everybody, welcome to 15-Minute Chef. Today we are going to do some Boudin stuffed pork chops. I know, it sounds good, doesn't it? And then we're going to make a little New Orleans barbecue sauce to go right over the top. We're going to make some really nice accompaniments to go with it. I have some potatoes that I bought that are tossed in, which ones are these? Garlic and rosemary. We're gonna do some Brussels sprouts and some sweet potato. We're gonna make like a kind of what they call a hash, which is a mixture of these three all together. Put it down with our nice stuffed pork chop with Boudin and then some New Orleans barbecue sauce right over the top. So let's get it going. I got the oven on 375. Let's wash my hands real quick. The first thing we're gonna do is stuff our pork chops, sear them off, and put them in our casserole dish. Sauce is going to be the last thing we do, just to give you a heads up. So I got these really nice pork chops for, what was it, $4.57 at Rouse's. It's 3 of them, which means somebody gets to have leftovers tomorrow at work. We're going to butterfly them open, just kind of like that. Make sure your knife is nice and sharp. And you're just going to go really nice and slow and open them up. Butterfly them open. Now we're going to get some Boudin that I cooked in the microwave. I steamed it in the microwave. Now I've just bought this at the store. This is just some recharged Boudin. I'm taking the Boudin out of the casing and sticking it inside my pork chop. You can also take a step further if you want to mix your Boudin with some cheese or some cream cheese and put it in here. Tastes awesome. If you want to wrap your pork chops with bacon, I know people that do that too. Also very good. Tonight I'm on a time crunch, not because this is 15-Minute Chef, but because I got started late with dinner. So here we go, here we go. One nice little half link of Boudin fits really nice in there. Inside my little pork chop. Some pork chops are bigger, some are smaller, so stuff accordingly. Wash my hands. And I'm gonna put a little piece of butter on the inside of each of with my Boudin. And that's just gonna keep my rice and everything. A little bit of fat is gonna keep it nice and moist and keep it from drying out while it's cooking. I'm breaking the butter into little pieces, so a little more in that one, a little less in this one. All right, so got our little Boudin pork chop stuff with Boudin. Do like that. Never, ever, ever forget to season your meat. So, here we go. Gonna get my adobo out. And we're gonna do a little black pepper too. So I'm really gonna stick with my adobo and just my black pepper. So I'm gonna do a little right there. And then always season both sides. Flip them. The other side too. All right. I'm going to take this over here by the skillet. One down, one to go. So it's really like you're only cooking 2 things tonight because you're going to do the pork chops, but then the hash is just 1 too. So it makes it kind of easy. Now, separate cutting board for your vegetable, separate knives. Now, So this one, these are already cooked. So all I need to really do with this is just put it on my sheet tray back there. So I have a sheet tray with some aluminum foil, and I'm just gonna lay a little extra olive oil right there. And then I'm gonna, this isn't open. I'm gonna put my potatoes, empty those out, trash that. Sweet potatoes. Here we go. We're gonna put our sweet potatoes in a little bowl like that. Put some olive oil. Now this is where you can really get creative and use a lot of different seasonings. Totally up to you. I'm probably gonna use a little bit of my Italian mix that I have. Just kind of toss it all together. Looks nice. Now, I'm gonna kind of keep them separated on the sheet tray. I put those at the end, these guys in the middle, and then we're gonna put our Brussels sprouts right there. And then when you mix all this together, it looks so beautiful. You got the green, the orange, and then the potatoes. It looks really nice. A little bit bigger bowl for these. Now, a couple of things I always suggest. I'm not gonna do all of them. A couple of things to suggest with Brussels sprouts. They're thick. So you're gonna either need to, A, cut them in half, which is extremely time intensive, or smash them. You can really do whatever your heart's desire. If you had a hard day at work, you're a little frustrated, this is a good way to relieve a little bit of stress. I mean, you're beating these little cabbages to death, but it's gonna make them nice and flat. Some of them, if they're really big, I might cut them. Totally up to you. Either way, they're going in the oven and they're getting roasted. Now, with Brussels sprouts, and I've had this question asked me a lot of times, the best recipe I've ever found, 15 years for cooking Brussels sprouts, is really simple. Salt, pepper, lemon or lime juice. Oh man, that's like a foul ball. I gotta wash it. Drop that sucker. Slimy little sucker. So, lemon or lime juice, just because the acid complements the Brussels sprout really well. Of course, I'm gonna throw some butter in with my Brussels sprouts. That's a given. Just like I did with my pork, I'm gonna break a little bit off. And then garlic, butter, lemon juice, Parmesan cheese. Most important part. And this is some really nice aged Parmesan. So it'll go really nicely. Let's put a little bit on our potatoes too. Put that stuff on everything. A little olive oil. Ooh, we got it smoking. Put that over there and let it cool off for a second. We're not ready. Okay, so we're gonna toss our Brussels sprouts on there. Looks good. We got our veg. This is gonna go ahead and go in the oven. I'm gonna put it on the bottom rack. Put my pork chops on the top. Olive oil. I'm gonna spray my casserole dish with some non-stick. What in the world? Good night, Houston. That was not expected. I think that spray can is not working too good. Get a little bit of that out. All right, here we go. Let's try this again. This must be some good olive oil. Smoke fast. You gotta be careful with olive oil. Smoke point is really hot. It doesn't take long. And you're on fire. Okay, so our sauce, we're gonna make some New Orleans style barbecue sauce. I'm gonna put that over there, but I'm gonna show you how to cheat. Because I can't keep cream in my house because it won't last long enough. All right, here we go. Pork chops. We're just gonna get like a nice sear on our pork chop on both sides before we stick it in a casserole dish and stick it in the oven. Also, the really nice thing about cooking pork for dinner is pork cooks really fast. So, that gets you done quicker. Alright. Done, done, and done. Put our dirty cutting board, get our saute pan. I'm gonna get me a little spatula right here so we can flip these bad boys. So I got my pork chops, just gonna sear them really nice. You probably could add actually a little bit of butter. And we give it a nice cut. Dieter, that's me. Sorry, my dog thinks every time she hears a knocking that it's the door. So, get a nice sear on it. Let's take a peek. Not quite, but it's getting there. Hopefully our butter will help. And if you want, let's add a little garlic too. Make it real nice. A nice little garlic flavor. I could have put that on while I was playing with that. You know what I'm saying? Timing. It's all about timing. Once our pork chops are cooked, when we come back, we'll stick the pork chops in the oven. Then we'll come back, we'll pull everything out the oven. We'll do a plate up. And the last thing I'm going to show you how to do is make your New Orleans barbecue style sauce, which is also on another video that I do with shrimp and grits. But I'm going to redo it again. This time I'm going to show you how to do it with cream cheese instead of with cream, because I don't keep heavy cream in my house. But I do keep cream cheese. Okay, so we should have like a nice sear. Let's check it out. Oh yeah, that was so nice. Always when you flip away from yourself. So it splashes, it doesn't splash on you. Oh yeah. That looks good. Gonna make some good food tonight. Once it sears, I'll lay them out in here, put them in the oven. Hope y'all are having a good week. It's been a little bit wild. Alright. Oh yeah. You can smell. It smells so good. Garlic and the butter. Oh yeah, we're good. Okay. I'm going to try to keep my small one in the middle and put my big boys on the end. You see? And we'll put all that butter and garlic right there. Hey everybody, welcome back. We're just setting up for our plate up. Put our knife out. Good fork. We're going to do our plate up. So we're going to pull out of the oven our nice looking pork chops. Oh yeah. And our really nice looking veg. And we're going to make our sauce right here real quick. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to reduce some Worcestershire sauce. We don't need a whole lot. We'll get that going. Actually, I think I'm going to leave our veg in for a little bit longer. And I'm doing it in the same pan that I seared the pork chops, so it'll get that, kind of get some of that flavor too. Come on, electric, get going. Starting to bubble. It's gonna reduce pretty fast because we're not putting a whole lot. Like 2 tablespoons of Worcestershire sauce. And that's a challenge right there. Say that about 5 times in a row. can also start off with like some minced onion if you want. Like I said, I have this on another of my YouTube videos, totally up to you. Can't rush it. Just can't rush it sometimes. Can't rush it. Get our pork chop. Ooh, we gotta get some of our veg. Maybe if I don't look at it, they'll cook super fast. You can mix these up. You can keep them separated. Totally up to you. It's kind of all about you, what you want to do. Like a nice little setup right there. Oh yeah, it's starting to make a black coffee look. We're gonna take our beautiful, beautiful pork chop out. We're gonna set her just like that. We're gonna bring everything to the center. That's what makes it so nice. Okay, now that we got this a little bit reduced, since I don't have heavy cream, which is normally what I would add to this, I'm going in with some cream cheese. And I'm gonna just basically melt my cream cheese in it, along with some butter to make my sauce. Oh, this looks gonna come out good. Especially with the price of cream cheese right now, I don't think I would even try. Now, it is gonna be thick because of the cream cheese, so I'm gonna thin it probably with a little bit of milk. See how that's so thick that is? Yeah. Hold on. Thin it out with a little milk. Oh yeah, that looks good. We'll go a little bit more. Oh yeah, it looks so good. Boom. Looking nice. You want to get all your cream cheese melted. Taste that? Oh yeah, it's good. I'm gonna go in with a little bit of black pepper. It's nice and thick. It's not too strong either. Where's mine? Let me get it. Make sure you get all my lumps out. And then I'm just gonna pour it right over my pork chop. That Boudin, it's gonna be good, guys. Little decoration can go with my friend parsley. Right there over the top. It's looking good. So I'll give you a close up of a very nice plate right there. Thank y'all for tuning in to 15 Minute Chef. Enjoy your evening, eat well, and don't forget to subscribe. See you guys back soon.